Harry Martinson was a Swedish writer and poet. He was born on May 6, 1904, in Jämshög, Sweden, and he passed away on February 11, 1978, in Stockholm, Sweden, at the age of 73. Martinson's magnum opus is the epic poem Aniara, published in 1956. Aniara is a science fiction poem that tells the story of a spaceship carrying human passengers from a doomed Earth to Mars. The poem explores themes of existentialism, the search for meaning, and the consequences of human actions. Throughout his career, Martinson wrote poetry, novels, and essays. His works often reflected his concern for the natural world and the relationship between humanity and the environment. He drew inspiration from his own experiences as a sailor and his observations of the changing landscapes and ecosystems.
The Nobel Prize in Literature was awarded to Eugenio Montale in 1975. Eugenio Montale was an Italian poet, critic, and translator. He was born on October 12, 1896, in Genoa, Italy, and he passed away on September 12, 1981, in Milan, Italy, at the age of 84. Montale's magnum opus is the poetry collection The Storm and Other Things, published in 1956. This collection is considered a cornerstone of 20th-century Italian poetry and showcases Montale's distinctive poetic style. His poems often explore themes of nature, memory, time, and the human condition.
The Nobel Prize in Literature was awarded to Saul Bellow in 1976. Saul Bellow was an American writer and novelist. He was born on June 10, 1915, in Lachine, Quebec, Canada, and he passed away on April 5, 2005, in Brookline, Massachusetts, United States, at the age of 89. Saul Bellow's magnum opus is the novel Herzog, published in 1964. The novel explores the life and inner struggles of Moses Herzog, a Jewish intellectual grappling with personal crises, failed relationships, and existential questions. Herzog is considered one of Bellow's most significant and influential works.
The Nobel Prize in Literature was awarded to Vicente Aleixandre in 1977. Vicente Aleixandre was a Spanish poet. He was born on April 26, 1898, in Seville, Spain, and he passed away on December 14, 1984, in Madrid, Spain, at the age of 86. Aleixandre's magnum opus is the poetry collection La Destruction o el Amor, Destruction or Love, published in 1935. This collection, along with his earlier works such as Espadas como Labios, Swords Like Lips, and Pasión de la Tierra, Pasión de la Tierra, Passion of the Earth, solidified his reputation as one of Spain's foremost poets.
The Nobel Prize in Literature was awarded to Isaac Bashevis Singer in 1978. Isaac Bashevis Singer was a Polish-born American writer and novelist. He was born on November 21, 1902, in Lienczyn, Poland, then part of the Russian Empire, and he passed away on July 24, 1991, in Surfside, Florida, United States, at the age of 88. Singer's magnum opus is the novel The Family Moscat, published in 1950. The novel explores the lives of several generations of a Jewish family in Warsaw, depicting their struggles, conflicts, and religious devotion. The Family Moscat is considered one of Singer's most significant and influential works. Isaac Bashevis Singer's writing was primarily in Yiddish, a language he cherished and used to portray the vibrant and rich Jewish culture and traditions.
The Nobel Prize in Literature was awarded to Odysseas Elytis in 1979. Odysseas Elytis was a Greek poet. He was born as Odysseas Elytis on November 2, 1911, in Heraklion, Crete, Greece, and he passed away on March 18, 1996, in Athens, Greece, at the age of 84. Elytis is considered one of the most important Greek poets of the 20th century. His magnum opus is the poetry collection Axion Esti, Worthy It Is, published in 1959. Axion Esti is a landmark work in Greek literature and is characterized by its lyrical depth, musicality, and philosophical reflections on human existence and Greek identity.
The Nobel Prize in Literature was awarded to Czesław Miłosz in 1980. Czesław Miłosz was a Polish poet, essayist, and translator. He was born on June 30, 1911, in Satyny, Lithuania, then part of the Russian Empire, and he passed away on August 14, 2004, in Krakow, Poland, at the age of 93. Miłosz's magnum opus is the poetry collection The Captive Mind, published in 1953. The book examines the impact of totalitarianism on the intellectual and artistic community in post-World War II Eastern Europe. The Captive Mind is highly regarded for its profound analysis of the moral and intellectual struggles faced by individuals living under oppressive regimes. Czesław Miłosz's literary career spanned several decades and encompassed various genres. He published numerous poetry collections, including The Isa Valley and Unattainable Earth, which explored themes of history, spirituality, human nature, and the search for meaning in a complex world.
The Nobel Prize in Literature was awarded to Elias Canetti in 1981. Elias Canetti, born on July 25, 1905, in Ruse, Bulgaria, and passed away on August 14, 1994, was a Bulgarian-born writer, playwright, and essayist of Sephardic Jewish descent. He later became a British citizen. Elias Canetti's lifetime was marked by a diverse range of cultural experiences and influences. He grew up in Bulgaria and later lived in Vienna, Austria, where he received his education and was exposed to the intellectual and artistic circles of the time. Canetti's family was multilingual, and he acquired proficiency in several languages, which played a significant role in his writing career. His magnum opus and most renowned work is the novel Die Blendung, published in 1935. The novel explores themes of power, madness, and the human desire for control. It delves into the complex psychology of its protagonist, Peter Kien, an eccentric scholar whose life becomes increasingly detached from reality.
The Nobel Prize in Literature was awarded to Gabriel García Márquez in 1982. Gabriel García Márquez was a Colombian writer and journalist, widely regarded as one of the most important figures in 20th-century literature. He was born on March 6, 1927, in Aracataca, Colombia, and he passed away on April 17, 2014, in Mexico City, Mexico, at the age of 87. García Márquez's magnum opus is the novel 100 Years of Solitude, Cien Años de Soledad, published in 1967. This groundbreaking work of magical realism tells the story of the Buendía family over several generations in the fictional town of Macondo. 100 Years of Solitude is celebrated for its rich storytelling, vivid imagery, and exploration of themes such as time, memory, and the cyclical nature of human history.
The Nobel Prize in Literature was awarded to William Golding in 1983. William Golding was an English writer and novelist, best known for his novel Lord of the Flies. He was born on September 19, 1911, in St. Columb Minor, Cornwall, England, and he passed away on June 19, 1993, in Paranarworthal, Cornwall, at the age of 81. Golding's magnum opus is the novel Lord of the Flies, published in 1954. The book tells the story of a group of British schoolboys stranded on an uninhabited island and their descent into savagery and chaos. Lord of the Flies is celebrated for its exploration of human nature, the conflict between civilization and primal instincts, and the loss of innocence.